Shalom la b'chayayim shal yasha'Allah. Peace be to the election of the nation of Israel, consisting of the 144,000 Hanabiyayim, the prophets, Ashim, the heats of the governing body that shall rule in the kingdom of heaven, which shall be established here on earth. And shalom as well to the rest of the 1/3, the peaceable multitude, whom the Lord shall have mercy upon. As well, the speckled bird, Israelite foreigners whom are scattered, dispersed throughout the four winds, who stick out amongst the nations which go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob by the way of their fathers. To Yashay Shalom. And I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Chagodash, that belongs to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. World peace and salutation to the elect again. Shemiyah Mafpa, my name is Mafpa Mayan, Godwallah Rakub Machana from the Great Millstone Camp, specifically Plaintables in the city of Philadelphia. Akbawa I'm Lamadium Ma'ite, coming with a lesson, little or we lesson. And originally, this article had came up, and I actually thought it had said something different, so I'm just going to actually cover it anyway. Elon Musk Earth-to-Earth rocket design will be used to deliver weapons for DOD. And the original article which I saw, it spoke about how SpaceX or a rocket can deliver in an hour or in 1 hour or something of that nature. Okay, so that's the original sparking of the inspiration of Yahweh Shemashai that brought forth the lesson. So I'm just going in the spirit. I got other articles as well, but we'll see where the spirit flows and allow me to go into. So as it says here, Elon Musk's grand idea of transporting people from New York to Shanghai in under 40 minutes using SpaceX rocket will be put into practice by the U.S. military to transport weapons. As you can see, E is using his blessing, which of course is to be very wise. As the scriptures say. Now his wisdom is on the left hand side, but I'm speaking about his blessing being the various miracles technologically, okay, in which he's able to accomplish. We're gonna go to the book of Ezekiel. I believe it's the 28th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 28. And it speaks and says, I'm going to start here at the top of the Rash, or the heat, or the beginnings, headings. The word of Yahweh came again unto me, saying, this is the prophet, or Nabiyah, Yahazak Allah, which is Ezekiel. Okay, which means he, the power, strengthens. All right, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai strengthens. Okay. All right. It says, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus. All right, that would be, of course, Esau. Okay. Which this place, America, is likened onto, Tyrus, which was a very prosperous place, and I believe that was you look back into it, Tyrus was Cesar, which goes back to a Phoenician city on the Mediterranean coast. Okay, so a Hamite city and such. Okay, and we know that this place is spiritually Sodom in Egypt. Okay, and this place, being America, is a place of nothing but, as the scriptures speak about, traffic. Okay, this place have gotten rich off of the trade. Okay, the merchandise and such. Okay, which is sent to and fe. This being a number one, if not the number one consumer nation. Okay, it definitely is. So it says, say unto the prince of Tyrus, all right, that'd be Esau. All right, thus said the Lord Yahweh, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a power. I sit in the seat of the power in the midst of the seas. Okay, they say this place being the Atlantic and the the Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean. Okay, yet thou art a man and not a power, though thou set thine heart as a god. And this place being Babylon is the most private place ever. Okay, and since he rules, he's the ruler. Earth being given onto the hand of the wicked. Of course, he's gonna boast his pride as himself in the feats in which he accomplished. Well, you see Elon Musk with this SpaceX and talking about being able to transport someone from Los Angeles to Shanghai, or New York to Shanghai under 40 minutes. That's insane. Okay, I believe it definitely take from New York to Shanghai. That has to definitely take at least saying over a day. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, it's a 14 hour and 50 minutes duration. So it isn't a day. It's like it. You're gonna take a night flight, but what is it, 11 a.m. This is an example here, 11:35 a.m. Let me see. Gotta check this from JFK. Well, you get the picture anyway. This is a lot of times, 14 hours compared in 50 minutes, compared damn near 15-hour flight, compared to being able to get there with SpaceX in a time of 40 minutes. Okay, it's a rocket, and this is what Elon Musk, which is an Edomite, who also is the man that's bringing forth that neural link, okay, which is that brain implant chip, which that when it is, of course, pushed to the people, that'll be a fulfillment of Revelation, the 13th chapter. That's going to be a form of the mark of the beast. Okay, that's in the form of a brain chip. When they talk about, he causes both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in his right hand or on the forehead. And the forehead, that's a brain chip. Okay. So, going back real quick, it said this man says his heart is mine as a god. Okay, and that's E for you. This is going to be real quick. Let me see if I can get this. Jeremiah chapter 50. We were going to 50. In verse, or actually 49, we'll do 49. This is Jeremiah chapter 49 and 16. Karai reads, it says, thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. You talking about you Edomites here, okay? Which specifically is speaking about Babylon, okay? That holdest the height of the hell, Okay, you are parading yourself, obviously, and being the top number one nation. You lead everything, okay? America, Babylon, United States, USA. You hold us the height of the hill, you know. You're at the top of every government, okay? Because hell's mountains, har, is the Hebrew word for hell is har. Okay, they represent countries, governments, okay? They got actually gabar. In this case here, they got Gabaiah. All right, Gabaiah, which is there's a hill lower than a mountain. Okay, that's what they got there. Poetic for a mountain, which we're speaking about governments. Okay, and America has that major influence, which is losing of politically, socially, militarily, just to name some, across the entire earth. Okay? It says, behold, is the height of the hell, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as an eagle, right? And your sign is an eagle. And y'all pride yourself as the eagle, okay? As you Romans, in this rebirth of this Roman Empire, I will bring thee down from thence, said the Lord Yahweh. Okay? So thy terribles have deceived thee. Okay? And, you know, just, there's another scripture. It speaks about Jeremiah chapter 49 and 31. All right, real quick, I'm going to go to it. Jeremiah 49 31 says, rise and get you up unto the wealthy nation that dwelleth without care. Who could that, what could that be talking about? That's talking about America. Okay, this nation dwelleth without care. Okay, so as the scriptures, and you read in the book of Isaiah chapter 47, it speaks about how you say this. Let me see, I'm gonna find the scripture real quick. Give me a wee moment. It's all the Spirit. Some of these are written down, I got, but these other scriptures are due the Spirit right here. It's all the Spirit, entirely though. This is Isaiah 47 and 7. And it says, and thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. And you know, you even hear, you know, Jeremiah, it speaks about the Chaldeans, Edom, all right, Basra. Okay, it speaks about that, and the prophets have seen this, the destruction of this place. They prayed of this place. Okay, this place also is described as the Lady of Kingdoms. Okay, we're talking about Babylon, the virgin daughter of Babylon. Okay, which we can link to Edom. Okay, easily when you go to the book of Psalms. Okay, I think that's Psalms 137 possibly, but I'm not gonna go into that now. But yeah, I just wanted to make that wee point. Okay, wee point being again that arise and get you up unto the wealthy nation that dwelleth without care, said the Lord, which have neither gates nor bars, which dwelleth alone. All right, this place is going to get hit with missiles and such. Babylon has a great destruction set forth for it. All right, and we're gonna go into this again which is Ezekiel, real quick, 28, which is the point I wanted, verse 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel, and there is no secret that they can hide from thee. Okay? And, just speaking about Daniel, who is a prophet whom Yahweh Shemel Shai would unveil secrets, deep mysteries to. They say that thou art wiser than Daniel. It talk about that every one of y'all, the heart is deep in the book of Psalms. Alright? It says, with thy wisdom and thine understanding thou hast got thee riches, and hast gotten gold and silver unto thy treasures. By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic, which goes into, this trade and such, and, movement, right? Traffic, trade, merchandise, okay? Which is Rakala in Hebrew. Thou hast increased thy riches, and thine heart is lifted up because of thy riches. And this SpaceX definitely pushes these Edomites and their pride up. It will get them a lot of riches, if they be able to fulfill something like this. Just imagine all of the, the rich and the wealthy business men and women whom can get from New York to China. I believe that's Shanghai is in China, if I'm not mistaken, in under 40 minutes. Okay? But even more than that, this technology, which is in this article, is speaking about how the Department of Defense, or DOD, the U.S. military, to transport weapons. Okay? The SpaceX rocket can be put into practice with the U.S. military to transport weapons. And this week, the space exploration company signed a contract that the Pentagon to joint development a rocket that could deliver 80 tons of cargo and weaponry anywhere in the world in just 1 hour. Okay? In just 1 hour, 80 tons of cargo can just be transported. Okay? It says the rockets will be able to fly with the ultrasonic speed of up to 7,500 miles per hour. That's 15 times faster than the most advanced military aircraft that's available, such as the U.S. C-17 Globemaster, which can reach a maximum speed of 590 miles per hour, which costs $218 million. Okay? Think about moving the equivalent of the C-17 payload anywhere on the globe in less than an hour. General Stephen Loynes, head of the U.S. Transportation Command, said at the virtual conference on Wednesday, I can tell you SpaceX is moving very, very rapidly in this area, and I'm very excited about the team that working with SpaceX. Under agreement of SpaceX will assess the technological requirements and costs of building the rocket, with initial tests expected to begin as early as next year. Okay, see that? Technological requirement, technology. Okay. Let's see if I can get this. 2 Thessalonians 2:9, I think that is. It's a very quick and to the point lesson too, by the way. Right, this is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and 9. And actually, I'm going to start at verse 2 and 7. And it says here that, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. It's talking about Esau, Edom, the wicked, who betrays himself to be weak, but isn't he? Only he that who know letteth will let, which is that's the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, until he is taken out of the way, and then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, which be the prophets, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Alright, which Yahushua is coming back with the chariots of Israel. Alright, any chariot too. Yahushua is coming. Alright, Yahushua is coming. Alright. Alright. Most High is sending his son Yahushua down here. Okay. And that's going to be majestic. It's going to be, as he says, he's going to meet thee as a man. It says, even him whom coming is after the working of Shaitan, or Satan, the enemy adversary, with all power and signs and lying wonders. Okay. And these things, such as his technology. Okay, he can accomplish these different things. Let's see real quick. This is Revelation chapter either 16 or this is Revelation chapter. Let me use Revelation 13 and 14. And he deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles of technology which he had power today in the sight of the beast. This is beast is Neo, right? Neo and EU, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast. Okay, the Roman system is the image of the beast. All right, which had a wound and by the sword and did live. And I said this whole Roman setup, they rule by the sword, because Esau is, of course, the sword, like sword of the Most High. And of course, as you read in Revelation the 6th chapter, it tell you that he was given a sword, a horse that was red, and the sword was given on him. All right, I believe it says to take peace from the earth and such, But these miracles, these abilities is due to technology, is being what? It's being accomplished, so the Lord's word is definitely true. Okay, he's not a man that he should lie anyway. These they move in arms, like you say, to be able to move arms. This metal cargo, what was it, 80 tons of cargo in just an hour? That's crazy. It says that here that he proposed that space, and they, remember, they went up, they can go out, into space. Okay, though they can't, of course, go to the different planets, but they can go and put satellites into space and such. This is okay, and knowledge shall increase, and all these prophecies are just hitting, man. It says he proposed that the SpaceX moon landing in Mars. They're never gonna get to Mars. They can't do that. Van Allen belt. Colonizing rocket Starship could replace commercial aircraft in a long-haul international travel. Most of what people consider to be long-distance trips would be completed in less than a half an hour, he said at the International Astronomical Congress in Australia on September 2017. According to Musks, the Starship rocket can transport passengers from New York to Shanghai in 40 minutes, Los Angeles to Honolulu, Hawaii, right, in 25, and London to Dubai in 29 minutes. All right, and they got a advert or promo or advertisement of it. You have to check it on your own. I'll check on my own to avoid copyright. But 3 years have gone by, and the Starship is still a work in progress. Okay. So you see, he the major arms dealer of the earth. He is the sword anyway. All right, they're the original. What? As what's that 2-ball game? You go into it. You know, master at crafting together weapons and such. Okay, they using their technology to be able to transport things. Okay, quickly. So that's very heavy. Okay, but we know that the Lord is going to upset all of their plans. Okay, that's going to be beautiful. Real quick, I'm just gonna get this last precept. Which is the book of Baruch, chapter 5 and 7. I'll just bring it out in this lesson, and that'll be it. Baruch chapter 5, 7. As we are the Nabiayim, the prophets, we are watchers. We don't hold our peace. We are giving that warning out, okay, and giving the understanding, the sense of the scriptures to the elect. All right. It says, for the power hath appointed that every high hill, okay, that destroying Mountain America. All right, that's the highest of these hills. But every high hill, all the different governments and such countries, and banks of long continuous should be cast down, and the valley is filled up, lowland, to make even the ground that Yasha'Allah Israel may go safety in the glory of the power. Okay? And the Lord is going to destroy every high hill, all these different governments out here. Gonna destroy your technology, is gonna destroy and set everything in its proper order. Okay, because that is what the Lord ordained. Okay, the Lord gonna have, as it says, many crowns on his head. Heat. All right. This is Revelation chapter 4, I believe. Let's see if that's it. Give me a wee moment. Revelation chapter 19 and 12. And his eyes were as a flame of fire. That's Yahweh Shai. And his heat were many. And on his heat, on his head, were many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. All right. And see, Yahweh Shai, he's gonna get busy. Okay. Conquering. Because remember, he's the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Our Malak, Shal Malak, Yum, Wa, Adawan, Adawan, Yum. Alright? Adawan. Alright, which is Lord. Alright? And that's pretty much it. So, hopefully you're edified by the lesson. Definitely read the rest of this on your own. Call Allah like Yahweh Shem Shabbat Shem Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, peace and salutation to the elect. Again, as the article reads, Elon Musk's Earth-to-Earth rocket design will be used to deliver weapons for DoD. So don't think that it's all about delivering people, all right, just so that they can travel. You know, this is weaponized, okay. Thing, okay, to distribute weapons, because we know World War III is on the horizon. So shalom, the Lord is hastening things. Shalom for the elect's sake.